95 Will Rock Daily Rewind.
It's too late for our kids, but you could still save yours.
Save your children.
Kids love this show. My nephew loves this show.
What is it?
Well, it wasn't around when your kids were, so you're going to have to find something else to blame.
And how rotten they are.
Yeah.
We just had a caller say my son is great, by the way, Leah.
I actually do. I don't know Sam very well, but Jake is incredible.
Sam is great as well, in a different way, but yes.
The show is Cocomelon, all right? The bright colors, the loud music, fast-paced action.
I don't know. Is it like a little kid show?
Yes.
Is it like Barney?
Kind of-ish.
Not like that little prick Caillou, is it?
It's kind of... I would more give it a Caillou than... Because Barney had real people in it. This is all
cartoons.
Yeah.
All right.
But people are saying that it is like crack for kids because it's overstimulating. It leads to negative behaviors.
Really?
Especially when parents try to turn it off.
And it's a cartoon?
Yeah.
And it's ruining our children.
It's ruining our children.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What is it called?
It's Cocomelon.
Never let your kids watch Cocomelon, which is a story about a chocolate piece of fruit. Cocomelon.
Coco. Oh, I get it.
Now, who is Cocomelon, like the star, or do we know?
I think Cocomelon is, and it's weird because anytime I've seen it, I'm like, oh, that's actually really good. It's teaching them really good things. But after reading this study, I'm like,
the subtext is murder.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's just a lot.
My kid learned to count. Also, he boiled our cat. So I don't know. I mean, he's 3 and he can count really well, and I didn't like the cat that much. So thank you, Cocomelon, for 2 things. I don't have to clean the litter box anymore, and my child counts. Really, I had the same experience. My little daughter knows how to read. Yes, and we can't find Grandma. She was kind of getting to be a pain in the ass anyway. You know how annoying old people can be.
Someone was going to take her out.
Cocomelon, the cartoon version of Strangers on a Train. Google it and you'll know where I'm coming from.
95 Will Rock Daily Rewind.
And it is lawn mowing season. But are you doing it correctly?
I don't have a lawn. I live in a parking lot's Overwatch. There isn't a lot of grass. And I'm very happy about that.
You go out there with scissors and
trim the grass that's growing up in the cracks. I want my lawn to look. And then I go out on my deck and I'm like, you kids get off my lawn.
We're the only country who is weirdly obsessed with the way that our lawns look.
And I'm the age where it would really kick in hard. Yeah. So I'm glad I don't have a lawn because I'm worried that I would be that way, even though I'm not. I've never cared about my lawn, but I've always had to make it nice because society has made me.
Right. And it's not a thing like other countries think we're weird about this. We are. But I'm doing this because we've been talking so much about landscaping.
We've been talking about manscaping, but okay. Yeah. If I have grass growing there, and I am not going at that area with a scissors. You know, the electric I use, which has never created a problem on my face. There's never been a nicker. When it's down there, I'm like, it's gonna do something.
The whole thing, and I don't have a lot to offer.
Because that thing could be confused as a hair. Oh, is this just a flesh-colored hair? I'll get rid of it. That's the end of that. Go ahead for all the good it's done me.
Oh my gosh! Well, 4 ways you might be.
I literally saw a documentary last night. I considered watching it about
mowing your lawn.
Lorena Bobbitt.
Oh God.
It's on Netflix, and you know how it suggests, here's something we think you'd like. And I'm like, I'm moderately concerned that it suggests that that's something. I don't want you watching it. There'll be a light bulb going off over your head. Hey, Ryan, what's up? I'm going to wear a cup now while I sleep.
Oh, my gosh. According to lawn care expert, one of the biggest mistakes people make is never sharpening the blades of their lawnmower.
Oh, I want the blade good and sharp. I don't want them having to take a second whack. I'll tell you that. Good and sharp.
Also, always mowing in the same direction. Don't do that.
No, I would always, when I would mow my yard, I would always do a different pattern. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I do diagonal. I just thought that was fun. I'd do diagonal, or I'd do circles, or back and forth, or you should always mow in different directions. I don't know why, but I heard that, so I always tried to.
They say starting in the middle is not efficient,
Well, that is
and
confusing.
it's actually bad for your grass.
Who the hell starts in the middle, and how do you...
Where do you start when you're manscaping?
Okay, well, I was actually talking about grass now.
Okay.
So
Back to the grass.
when I'm manscaping, I start on the outer.
And
I
work your way
really
in.
want to show you my manscaping.
No, God, no.
Because I want to know. Because I'm like even looking in the mirror, like looking down, I can't figure it out while I'm looking at it or doing it, and that's where it concerns me. And then even in the mirror, I'm like, I want to know how I did. Like, I think I did much better with my face than I thought I did.
Wait a second. You use the same thing on your...
I don't buy another electric razor. Yeah, no. Yeah. Why? Do
face
do you think I have cooties on my junk? By the way, I did my face first and then my junk.
Okay.
And then I washed the junk and then I washed the thing.
Okay. I guess.
Do you have, well, you're lasered.
I'm lasered, so.
You think I should go out and buy a second electric?
I just realized that you had been saying that you've done, okay.
So we've talked about manscaping on the air. I've never posted about manscaping or clicked on anything about manscaping. The only time I've ever interacted about manscaping at all is in verbal conversations.
Yes, and now it's popping up on your ads.
Facebook ads have popped up, and I tried doing porn nuts one time with Nair, and I ended up having to ice my testicles.
Yeah,
it was probably the longest and most painful night of my life. It was a big mistake.
Yeah, don't do that.
Well, Duco did it. He suggested it. So I'm like,
Duco did it.
Duco did it, and, which is never a good idea.
I imagine your parents said that a lot.
Yeah, if you're going to do Duco, would you?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, God, no. If Duco does it, it's on the don't do it list. All right? So he did porn nuts. He did it on there. So I did it, and then I got this inflammation that was very bad. But now the thing that popped up online is supposedly a bladeless way to, and I took a screenshot of it because I'm going to order this stuff. I don't know why. I should just be an overgrown issue, you know?
I mean, no, you shouldn't let yourself go.
Why do I care?
I mean, are you going to care when you start smelling?
What do you do with your crotch? That
no, I'm just talking
smell,
no, not there. I'm talking in general. Like when you old people start to smell, I think it's because they just
smell. I don't think it's coming from their lack of manscaping.
I think that it's coming from a lack of caring. So once you let that go, then everything else is going to let go, Tom.
Oh, so that's the beginning of the dominoes falling and me being...
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now we're on the same page.
All right.
The last thing is using the wrong mower for the job, which is what we have just been discussing.
Yeah.
So.
Don't cut the front yard with the same thing you're cutting the backyard with. I can't find it. It'll pop up on my...
Maybe do the front yard first before you do the backyard.
I do my face before I do, you know?
Do you put it in your crack?
No.
Okay.
I only clean to the edge of the side yard.
Okay.
I don't go through the bridge between the two.
The fence,
yeah,
if you will.
Yeah. Yeah, I get right up to the fence and then stop. I'm not going in the backyard.
No. Okay.
There's a dirty hole that someone's dug back there, and I think that the grass around, we're still talking about lawn care here, folks. That's all we're talking about. Somebody dug a deep, dark hole in my backyard, and I don't want to cut the grass around it. Are we in trouble? Are we? Yeah, I don't know. The only rule we have on the show is that I'm not allowed to put anything in that hole in my backyard. But am I allowed to talk about the hole in my backyard and the grass that grows up around it because I refuse to do lawn maintenance? I don't know. If we're here tomorrow, the answer is yes, we're allowed to talk about it. If we're not here tomorrow, we found the line finally, and unfortunately, we walked around on the wrong side of that fence.
95 Will Rock Daily Rewind.
Hi, Will Rock. Who's this?
Roy. Good morning.
Roy.
Tom and Anita.
Hi,
The
yes.
Fart Master General and Queen of Morning Radio.
Good morning, Roy.
The Fart Master General and Queen of Morning Radio. Why am I flatulent and she's just a queen?
This was last
Because
week.
you're gassy. You're always gassy, Tom. I hear it all the time.
Maybe I'm a queen. You don't know. Yeah.
Well, it could be.
Yeah.
No, I've met you. I don't think you're a queen.
All right, Roy, what can we do for you?
Well, I have a question for Leah
Okay.
based on a Walking with Phil episode.
Oh, brother.
All right. Was it the one where she had
Is this about my veggie?
Where she had a veggie, veggie, vagina wedgie.
Yeah, veggie.
She had a veggie.
Yeah.
Is this what this is about?
Yes, it is. Yes.
If you don't watch the episodes of Mall Walking with Phil, you're missing out because he is a delight. And my co-host brings underwear, and it creeps up in the front. And
It's not a usual thing for me. I don't know what that was about.
yeah, yeah. All right. What's the question, Roy?
That was one of the questions. Is that something that happens quite often to you, or is this
Right.
a one-off that, oh, my goodness, what just happened?
You need to modify your life if that's going on a lot.
It's a one-off.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. What else, Roy?
Okay, and then the other thing is, how does that happen? Is there like a vacuum in there or something, or what is going
You
on?
realize you don't have to answer all of Roy's questions about your vagina, just so you're aware. Leah.
I mean, there are women who are able to do that on command.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, let's get into the ping pong. Thanks for calling vagina underwear.
No, but it's like,
Roy.
your butt doesn't have to suck in your underwear in order to get a wedgie. So same thing happens with the veggie. And we wear much smaller underwear than you guys. And I might have been wearing underwear that, I don't know, maybe I'm growing. Maybe I need to get a larger size panty, which really upsets me. I don't want to get an. It's like that's probably worse than going up a size in jeans. Is getting larger panties, having to buy larger panties. I don't want that.
I'm just letting this run its course.
Okay.
It feels like you need to get this out.
I what's worse, Tom?
What?
Having to buy a larger size pant? Like, what are you? 34? You a 34?
I don't know.
You don't know what size jeans you are?
No.
You don't know the.
Whenever I go jean shopping, I have to take my pants off and look at the tag. I don't know. You want to look? 36, 38.
Okay. The only thing worse than going up a jean size would be going up a panty size.
Yeah, I knew that. When I went up a panty size, it was so depressing. So depressing.
I actually think it's worse.
I
Than
get rid of all my old panties.
Oh,
What do you do
brother.
with them? You know where you take them? I'll tell you where you take them.
95 Will Rock Daily Rewind.
Bobby's used underwear shop. Hey, I'm Bobby. Oh, yeah, we got your size. Come on in. Now, the stuff in the bins up front's real stained and smelly. You're not going to want that. You don't want the stained, crappy stuff up front, all stringy and nasty. In the middle of the store, you're going to get a really good deal still, but most of the odor has been eliminated through different chemical methods, and we wash them. We wash most of them. Not all. Now, you get to the back of the store. That's the shiny, friendly, almost new stuff. Only been worn a couple of times. Maybe somebody died in it, or it was misplaced in a hotel room, but it's like new. You go to the back of the store. You walk through the door, we go, is she a buyer or a seller? And we look at you, we think she's dumping her nasty-ass underwear on us is what she is. So go ahead and dump your big old black garbage bag with the blue strings tied, busting at the seams with dirty, nasty-ass underwear on the counter and demand that it's worth more than it is. We'll give you your $5.83. You can get the hell out of our store. But thanks for coming in to Bobby's Used Underwear Extravaganza. Bring it on down here, Bobby's. Bobby's Used Underwear Extravaganza. We're right off the interstate on the frontage road. We're right between the pawn shop and a place that sells very interesting cheese. Bobby's Used Underwear Extravaganza. Remember our jingle. If it's panties or pants and you're going to wear Bobby's Used Grundies. Thank you for coming down. We appreciate your business.
Oh, brother.
95 Will Rock Daily Rewind.